Bathrooms by Design is the secret for complete, no-fuss, turnkey bathroom renovations. All their own trades and all the big brands. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection.
Welcome back, guys. We've got our very first segment of today's episode 4 with the bathroom pod. Pretty exciting, Luke, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. We've got our special guest here, Geeta, who's actually one of our friendly staff members.
And she comes between all 3 stores, doesn't she? West Lakes, Lonsdale and Clovelly Park.
Yeah, Geeta's just recently finished her interior design course, so she's here helping out the customers pick colours and latest trends and styles and fashions. So welcome, Geeta.
And firstly,
Guys?
on your certificate, finishing your interior design study, tell us a little bit about that. How long does that take? How does somebody undertake a interior design qualification?
So I actually have a qualification overseas where I'm from, India, Mumbai, but Australia has its own industry standards, and therefore I decided to do it again to understand the industry better. Australia has Australian standards and New Zealand standards, and as a building industry, we have to comply to that. There's compliance. That's why it was easy for me to just go through it again and learn all of that again through TAFE. So I did a Cert 4 in interior decoration first, and then I did a diploma in interior design.
And how long does that take, Geeta, to get qualified in Australia?
So if you do the same course as I've done, that's diploma in interior design. It's a 2-year full-time course.
Fantastic. So that's exciting, guys, for all of our customers, because now at any of our 3 locations, we can actually, can't we?
Yeah.
And we can offer a full interior design consult when selecting your bathroom stuff.
Yeah.
So really you're getting tips,
Yeah.
tricks, trade secrets from now a qualified expert. So
Yeah. So besides the aesthetic part of it as well, we have we go through the service together so that there are no we predict what can happen in our future builds and channel the guests or channel the customers towards in that direction to pick the right products from get-go, to give the right service, have the right layout, give realistic outcomes, basically.
wow. Exciting times for us at Bathrooms by Design. And again, congratulations.
Yeah,
I mean,
well done.
Guys.
that's a fantastic achievement.
Thank you.
So we brought you on today. Give you your airtime. Let the viewers know all about you, who you are, which you've just covered. And I'm sure you've prepared yourself for today with some things to talk about. You know, we're thinking tips, Luke, aren't we? Trends.
Colours is a big thing, isn't it, really, I think?
It is.
Yeah,
now,
colors is a big thing always, because every year there's as we progress further, the colors palettes always keep changing, and it's a bit always tricky to pick the right colors in the bathrooms, considering they are somewhat a smaller space.
Yep.
So every time we have people come in, they do. So we do all wet areas, right? So it depends upon what size of the bathroom. It's always good to pick the right colors for your tiles, for your vanity cabinets.
So how do you know though? Because like Luke said, I mean, we look here and look at the colour straight away off of this Fienza palette here. We've got I'll let you talk to you. What have we got there?
So colors are how we perceive colors. It's a science. There's a science behind it. The light, how it plays on it. That's one of the most important factors. So the more daylight you have in your bathroom, the more darker colors you can go into darker colors, because as you know, we all know that dark colors absorb light. So and if you have a smaller space, usually pick a lot lighter colors, more reflective surfaces like gloss tiles and glossy vanity tops and stuff like that.
So there's a bit more to it than just
Yeah.
Black and white.
There's
black and
science.
white, or wife wants black, husband wants gold. They have an argument in the store and
Yeah. So there's always
nobody makes a decision.
people always have this thing about picking colors. So there's always a warm tone and a dark tone. So a lot of people. What's trending right now is the warm tones, a lot of greens, a lot of beige, a lot of sandy tones, neutral tones work really well with timber, work really well with all the tapware that the recent suppliers are offering, like the brushed bronze, you have the brushed gold, and obviously there is brushed nickel, which is popular with everyone these days.
What's the most popular colour that's out now you see, Geeta, that everyone sort of goes to? What's the most common?
The trend. What's the trend in the colours, isn't it?
So a lot of browns are doing the thing. A lot of oxblood, a lot of coffee color tones are making a comeback. A lot of warm gray, warm neutrals, all of those are coming. Fienza has quite a bit of new basins that come out. They have come out the Pebble range, which have the khaki, the
That is
all of those colors.
Speaking of Fienza, I mean, they're our next guest today, as you know, coming up, which is going to be super exciting. And we're actually in at West Lakes today, a Fienza pod, aren't we? And you mentioned the greens and the gold, and as you can see,
my favorite pod here, by the way.
I actually designed that pod, just throwing that out there to the viewers. Yeah, thank you.
These
amazing.
Kit Kat tiles are
Yeah.
coming back in, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
big
Kit
at the
Kat is
moment.
coming
They're on
back.
trend now as we
Shiraz
speak.
is coming back. A lot of these colors here that are on this table today, including these honed tiles there. So a lot of people are picking
What are they called? Gee, say that again.
honed
Honed.
tiles, basically. So a lot of these natural stone, natural material look-like materials are coming back into the trends now with the terrazzo. This is like an old look. Back then, probably growing up as kids, we would have seen it.
Yeah, right.
It's coming
So,
back
yeah.
now for sure.
That's in now, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You do quotes with jobs, and they say, "Can we keep our old terrazzo?" full?"
Yeah.
I mean, obviously for renovation reasons, as we know,
can't.
Yeah,
being an interior designer and
Yeah.
a builder,
Yeah.
you can't keep the old terrazzo floor. But that's ultimately what that is now, isn't it?
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
tried to replicate that.
That's the magic of interior design. You can actually bring back an era doing the whole thing all over new. So you don't really have to fear if you're letting go of your old tiles. You can always replicate with the new ones.
Feature tiles, that's another one, isn't it, Luke? Like when couples come in the store and they're doing our selections, there's always that debate of, do we do a feature? Do we not do a feature? Do we do a full wall? Do we put it in the recessed box? From an interior, or a newly qualified interior designer, what's your thoughts on feature tiles?
Yeah, well, they're great for those who want to add a bit of color into that space. And the trending neutral tones are doing just that for people who don't want to go all out in color but still want that little pop of color. So feature tiles is a good way of doing that.
What do you think is one of the most common things that you see that people make a mistake in when they're doing a selection?
That's a good question, that is.
Yeah, so a lot of people actually. So if we have walk-in selections, people usually don't come prepared as to what sort of, because they usually don't have an idea, spend that much time looking into exactly what they want. They come in with an idea and then they just be like, oh, maybe this is not what I want. And because when they actually see it in person, they don't like it. And then we kind of change course from there.
But I guess that's part of, Luke, isn't it? The
Yeah.
now having you on board, that's part of the service that we can provide
Well, yeah,
for
I
those
think-
clients that come in and they're really unsure of what they want.
Well, I think that's why sort of, we did the whole changing the business dynamics, isn't it, right? We sort of took on Geeta because our shop, our staff, they're salespeople, right? And they understand colours and ranges. But I mean, to have that one-on-one appointment with
Absolutely.
Geeta it eliminates all of those mistakes, doesn't it? Like,
Yep.
Geeta helps them walk through the showroom step by step, picking colours, giving them the advice and the expertise that she's trained in now.
I think we're just trying to get to that level, aren't we, as a group,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
where we offer that extra layer of service to our consults.
Exactly.
So, as a B2C business and a building business, having a design add on to it makes a complete package for sure. Yeah.
So, Geeta, obviously in the stores, we've got, a lot of vanities on display. What is it that clients should sort of know about vanities, like the style, the shape, the sizes, that sort of, ideas?
Yeah, so vanities play one of the biggest factors in designing a bathroom because that's where most of the people are always concerned about storage. So obviously, a vanity will fit only as per the size of the bathroom, or whether it's 1500 or 900, regardless. Second thing is the style of the vanity. The trend is a more drawer-oriented vanity, which is much better because even when you're standing, you can look what's in it rather than having cupboards. That's the second point that you should think of when you want to pick a vanity. And obviously, these days you get the full pull-out drawers. You have power points inside to charge all the new electrical, like hair dryers and shavers and toothbrushes that we have. All of those things. Organizers are one of the biggest things, like wooden organizer, glass organizers.
Yeah.
So all of those.
What do you say to a customer that comes in, G, and they're doing a consult with you as an interior designer, and they say wall hung or floor mount? I mean, we know what those things mean. Some people don't even know what they mean. What's the best way forward for a client to work those things out?
So one of the biggest factors I notice is people are always are concerned about how to keep their bathrooms clean. So a lot of people do not want anything that's exposed because that just shows dust, and that's where the wall hung vanity is a negative.
Okay.
So when you have a checkerboard, you don't really see anything inside. So it's easy to just keep everything visible, clean.
I do hear people, though, women often say, I like to put my bin or my scales under a vanity.
Yeah,
so that's where they are.
yeah.
That's a positive, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a positive. So just like everything, there is a pro and con for everything. Obviously, you can have a bin, you can have scales. That's right. So it depends upon what sort of a bathroom and what your requirements. So it's a space. Every time there's a space, it's always in regards to the human that's using it. So it's a matter of how you use your
Well,
space.
you'd hope the human is using the bathroom, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
You would, yeah. Unless there's little aliens
So
using the bathroom.
wall hung
it's
vanity.
just-
Rubber duckies
it's
using the bathroom. But
It's a term you use for ergonomics, basically. This is a study of human movement in a space. And that's
Wow.
when you were taught that in the design course as well.
And that there, guys, is exactly why we've brought G into the business to construct your dream bathroom.
Yeah.
We also do custom vanities,
Yeah.
Australian-made vanities.
Yes. Yeah.
One of our suppliers, Gary from Fienza, he'll probably talk a little bit about their Australian-made
some lovely
vanities and their
jewellery
custom
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we can definitely lead on with that one. Other than that, smart mirrors. We talked about these the other day, Luke.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's a smart mirror? To people that are watching, smart mirror.
Yeah. So smart mirror is it's an LED based mirror. There's LED light. There's 3 different settings. Obviously, it's a more functional light where women, they always struggle with makeup and not enough light. So that's one of the best
Well,
things.
Luke's got a little bit of makeup on today. We had production just put a little bit on.
You need that once a while.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need that. Yeah. So, and obviously there is the defogger setting, which is one of the most important aspects of a smart mirror that you can use these days. No more wiping it off with your towel. None of that. So you just.
So they defog. So the mirror actually starts
Defog.
demisting in the steam out of the shower.
Incredible where it's going, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the land of bathroom products,
Yeah.
gone are the days of just a mirror hung on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Technology,
gone are
right?
the days where bathroom is just a bathroom. It's become like a space for a lot of people where they actually have spent quite a long time, like have a spa-like bathroom, have bathtubs, take longer baths and things like that. So it's
They're more of a showpiece, I think, aren't
absolutely.
they?
Like
Instead
powder
of-
rooms definitely
Yeah,
are.
people
They're
aren't
amazing.
afraid to show their bathrooms off these days. You know, like they don't just shut the door and walk past it. They're more like a bit of a showpiece to people's houses,
And I
right?
think that
Smart mirrors, getting back to it, sorry.
No,
Smart
you're-
mirrors actually do have that kind of feature. If you have one in your powder room and you have guests over, you can always leave it as an ambient light
Yeah.
kind of a thing. So if you're walking past, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I'm looking at one now across from us,
Yeah.
obviously, in one of
Yeah.
our other
Yeah,
pods,
exactly.
and
It's not a beautiful tile or a wallpaper behind it.
it's a feature. It's a statement piece, right?
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
just shut the
Yeah.
door and hide the
It's not
dirty old
just a
bathroom.
mirror.
Yeah,
It's not just a mirror anymore.
Well, I think that's why you've got to get it right, don't you? I think that's why now the money people are spending on a bathroom, the technology that's involved, the styles, the trends, what's in vogue, that's really important to a
Yeah.
client. And I think, Luke, that's exactly why we've gone down the road of investing our time and our resources, changing our structure to having
exactly.
an on-site interior designer.
Yep.
Because as you can see, guys, from the information G's provided us, that there's some fantastic tips that even probably you and I as builders weren't aware of.
no, well, that's right. You know, we just trade people background, right? We don't have the experience.
We can build the bathroom,
Yeah.
but I mean, styling it is a completely different thing.
I
It
believe
is.
it's always important to have good knowledge on both the aspects as to have a really solid structure for a business like ours.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thanks so much, G, for coming on. Thanks so much for allowing us to explore a little bit more about you personally, professionally, what you do, some of your accreditations and achievements. Congratulations again.
If anyone wants to book an appointment with Geeta,
Absolutely.
Any one of the 3 locations, by all means, pick up the phone and Geeta will help you walk around one of the showrooms. And
Well, I think that's what we're going to start to offer, aren't we? We'll drop that news today. When a client books in now for a consultation and a quote process, I think Luke and I have decided that we're actually going to offer a free interior design consultation.
Geeta's here waiting for you.
Yeah, she's waiting. Hope you're doing something in the meantime. Beautiful.
Thanks, Geeta.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Bathrooms by Design is the secret for complete, no fuss, turnkey bathroom renovations. All their own trades and all the big brands. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection.